In this video, I'm going to show you why every program you have ever bought failed you and how to get consistent clients without buying one more tactic. So you can stop starting over every 6 months and finally build something that keeps working. And I'm going to give you one question. Ask it about every program you have ever paid for, and you will know instantly whether you failed or whether you were just renting. My name is Saeed Mohsen. I'm the founder of Boss Agents Academy. I have helped introverted and millennial realtors get predictable clients using AI and automation. I have sold over 1,000 homes in the past 12 years and trained over 1,500 agents in the past 5. If you want consistent clients without cold calling or buying leads, subscribe to the channel. Now let's dive in. Most real estate agents I talk to believe this. I have tried everything, nothing works. And some of them say the harder version out loud. A real estate agent told me recently, nothing has worked, so nothing is going to work. I get it. That makes sense. Look at what you have already done. Maybe you paid for a big name coaching program, cold calling, door knocking, sending postcards, hosting open houses with a sign up sheet, $25 gift card to get people to fill out your form, your brokerage social media tool. Maybe you have bought leads. I talked to an agent who had done every single one of these things for 5 years, 3 different markets. He rebuilt his business from scratch 3 separate times. And when he came to me, he had $100,000 in debt and 0 deals in 6 months. Here is the part that will get you. That guy closes 93% of the leads he gets. 93%. It's not that he's bad at this, he's excellent at this. So what's the problem? Here is what that belief has cost you. And it's not just money. Financially, you keep paying $6,000 a month on a coach, $1,000 a month on lead agencies. Every program is another few thousands you don't get back. Mentally, it's worse because after enough tries, the story changes. It stops being that program didn't work and it becomes I don't work. Every failure gets filed under your name instead of theirs. Then it hits your identity. You stop saying I'm building a business and you start saying I'm trying to make this work. Those are two different people. Then it hits your house. Your spouse has seen this movie. They have watched you buy the last 4 solution. So now when you bring home a fifth one, you're not just fighting your own doubt, you're fighting theirs too. And here is the real cost that no one adds up. You will probably never find out what you are actually capable of, not because you're not good enough, but because you will quit shopping before you ever find the real solution. If that sounds familiar, that's not a you problem. There is a better way. Here is the truth. You didn't fail 6 times, you rented 6 times. Let me explain what I mean, because that changes everything. First, a question. If tactics were the answer, then the agent who tried the most tactics would have been the most successful agent in their market, right? That's just logic. You have tried more than almost anyone who's watching this video. So are you the top agent in your market? No, and neither was I when I was trying random tactics, which tells you something important. The problem was never that you didn't have enough things. The problem is that things were not the answer. Now here is the one question I promise you. Go through every program you have ever bought, every lead source, every coach, and ask this question. When I stopped paying, did it keep working? Be honest, the cold calling program, did it keep producing results after you stopped cold calling? The leads, did they keep coming in after the card got declined? The coach, did anything keep running after month 6? If the answer is no, then you never owned anything. You are a tenant, and tenants don't build equity. It didn't matter how good a tenant you were. You can pay on time for 10 years and still walk away with no equity because that was never the deal. That's not failure, that's just what rent is. You didn't do it wrong, you bought the wrong thing. I coached an agent who left a big name program a while back. Here is the wild part. Her website domain, the one she paid for, is still locked up by the program she left, and she couldn't take it with her. Not because she did anything wrong, because she never owned it. That's what 6 programs bought you. 6 pieces. A lead source, a script, a CRM, a course. Not one of them showed you how the pieces connect. It's like owning every kitchen gadget ever made. You have got the mixer, the blender, the fancy knife, and you still can't cook dinner because no one ever taught you a single dish that ties them all together. Every program sold you a gadget. Nobody sold you the recipe. James Clear said it best. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. You didn't have a system, you just had a pile of parts. Don't just take my word for it. Let me tell you about my own trying everything phase. My first brokerage training cost me money I didn't have, and it didn't teach me what actually produces deals. So I did what you probably did, free YouTube videos, copying what other agents are doing, and none of it stuck. Then I found something that actually worked, sort of. I spent $500,000 of my own money on Zillow and Realtor.com leads. And I want to be clear, I did get deals, real deals. It worked in the sense that money went in and closings came out. But after all that money, I own nothing. No brand, no audience, no asset. And the day I stopped paying, my business stopped. Just like that, $500,000, and I was one canceled subscription away from starting all over again. That was the moment it clicked for me. I had been asking the wrong question the whole time. I kept asking, how do I get a client today? And I finally started asking, how do I build an engine that brings clients to me even when I'm not working? That's a different question, completely different business. And it's just not me. Todd Hasty was in the business for 23 years. Feast or famine the whole time. He has tried everything you have tried and then some. 6 months into using one connected system, he's consistently closing 3 to 5 deals every single month after 23 years. He said something I love. I would rather people call me. I had another client, Hassan Khan, laid off from his job as a data engineer, brand new into real estate, heavy accent, terrified that being on video would change how people saw him. He never ran a single paid ad, never ran a webinar, just organic content, one system, done consistently. 15 deals closed in 5 months of being licensed. He didn't have a better tactic. He found a system and stopped switching from one system to another. This works because of one principle. Disconnected activities reset every month. A connected system compounds every month. Same effort, completely different math. And listen, you already believe this. You prove it every week in your business. When a listing fails, then get relisted, then fails again, 4 different agents, 4 price drops, 4 sets of photos. Do you tell the seller houses don't sell? Never. You look at the strategy. You would never let a seller decide the market is broken just because 4 attempts were wrong. Give yourself the read you would give your client. So here is what I actually want you to hear. You're not broken. You were sold parts and never given the machine. 6 programs handed you 6 pieces and not one of them showed you how they fit together. Of course, nothing compounded because nothing was connected. That's not you failing, that's you being underserved. And your computer is not fried, it's just overwhelmed. Close the tabs and hit restart. So if you want consistent clients without buying one more tactic, here is what I want you to do next. First, subscribe. Every week I break down what's actually keeping agents stuck. Second, book a spot for my free 2-hour live workshop. Link is in the description. It's the whole system start to finish. And here is why I want you to join the workshop before anything else. You have been burned, so you should be skeptical. So go learn the entire thing for free and decide for yourself. Third, if it does make sense after that, book a strategy session with my team and we will look at your situation together and see if the magnetic brand engine is a good fit for you. It might not be. I would rather tell you that honestly than sell you a 7th thing. If this one hit home, drop a comment and tell me what you have already tried. I read every single comment and I promise you're not the only one on that list. I'll see you on the next video.